The secret at Belmont's. The chandeliers sparkled like falling stars that night. The kind of light that makes everyone look beautiful, except when they don't belong there. Lena, sweetie, maybe you should sit somewhere else. Victoria's voice rang out, sugar-sweet and venomous at the same time. Her husband chuckled. My parents laughed too. That soft, practiced laugh that slices deeper than yelling ever could. I froze, clutching my clutch a little tighter. The dining hall of Belmont's, Seattle's most luxurious restaurant, fell silent for a brief moment. Other guests turned to look. Their curious eyes burned worse than the insult itself. I forced a smile. It's fine. I'll stand. Don't be dramatic. My adoptive mother, Patricia, waved dismissively. You know your sister. She's just teasing. But I knew Victoria. I'd known her cruelty since I was 5. The day I was adopted into this picture-perfect family. For 22 years, I'd been the reminder of their generosity, the living proof of their goodness, the outsider, the charity project. That night's dinner was supposed to celebrate Victoria's latest business deal. I wasn't sure why I was even invited. Maybe out of politeness, maybe to have a new target to laugh at. As champagne poured and laughter flowed, I sat in silence. When I tried to mention that I'd just landed a big design contract, Patricia interrupted me with a smile too bright to be real. That's lovely, dear. Anyway, Victoria, tell us about that new investment of yours. The conversation rolled on, my words drowned under theirs, until the check came. The waiter placed the leather folder in front of me. I frowned. I think you made a mistake. Victoria grinned. No mistake. You said your business is going so well, right? You can afford to pay for your family. Laughter again. The bill read $3,820. My fingers trembled. My savings wouldn't survive that. I was about to speak when a calm, firm voice sliced through the air. Enough. Every head turned. At the far end of the table sat Grandma Eleanor, Patricia's mother, elegant in navy blue, her silver hair pinned perfectly. Her gaze could have frozen fire. I've sat through your cruelty long enough, she said, her voice echoing through the restaurant. And tonight, it ends. Mother, please. Patricia tried to laugh it off. You're embarrassing. I said enough. Eleanor's tone was like thunder and silk. She stood, taking out a folded envelope from her purse. I wasn't going to do this tonight. But seeing this, seeing how you still treat Lena, left me no choice. She looked straight at me. You have a right to know the truth. The air thickened. I could hear the sound of my heartbeat. 22 years ago, Eleanor began slowly. Patricia and Gregory told me they were adopting a poor orphan girl. They said it was out of kindness, but that was a lie. Patricia went pale. Mother, don't. They didn't tell anyone that you, Lena, are not an orphan. Your biological mother was alive. She worked for our family as our housekeeper. Her name was Clara. My throat went dry. I stared at her, trying to process the name. It sounded familiar, like a whisper from a dream. She loved you, Lena, Eleanor said softly. But Patricia wanted another child, one she could show off, one who wouldn't compete with Victoria's spotlight. So they made her choose. What are you talking about? Patricia shouted. I have the papers, Eleanor said, raising the envelope. Gregory paid Clara $50,000 to disappear, to give up her parental rights. And when she refused, her voice cracked. They destroyed her reputation, made sure she lost everything. She died a year later in a small town, still writing letters to you. Letters they never let you see. I felt dizzy. My entire world tilted sideways. You knew? I whispered. Eleanor nodded, tears glistening. I only discovered it after she died. I spent years trying to find you, but they hid everything. Victoria slammed her hand on the table. You're lying. This is insane. Eleanor's calm returned like the eye of a storm. If it's insane, why do I have her handwriting? Why do I have receipts of the payments? And why did Patricia tell her maid to burn the letters? Silence. The kind that suffocates. Eleanor placed the envelope in front of me. Everything you need is here. Proof, records, letters. And one more thing, I'm not dying quietly. She looked around the table, her eyes burning with fury and grief. I have an autoimmune disease, amyloidosis. It's killing me slowly, but not before I finish this. I've already signed a new will. Every property, every business share, every cent, it all goes to Lena. And I've made sure there's no way to contest it. Patricia gasped. You can't. She's not family. She's more family than you ever were, Eleanor said, because love makes a family, not blood, and you've proven you have none. The room fell silent. Even the waiter froze mid-step, pretending not to listen. I couldn't move, couldn't speak. Tears blurred the golden light of the chandeliers. Eleanor turned to me, her voice suddenly gentle. Your mother wanted you to know she loved you. That's why I did all this. You deserve to live free, Lena. Not as someone's shadow. I stood, trembling. Thank you, I whispered. Victoria screamed something. Patricia sobbed into her napkin, and my father muttered curses under his breath. But I didn't care. For the first time in 22 years, I walked out of Belmont's not as the poor adopted girl, but as the daughter of the woman they tried to erase, and the heir of the one who refused to stay silent. Outside, the city lights shimmered like tiny stars reflected in rain. The night air was cold, clean, and new. And I swore I would find every letter my real mother ever wrote and build the life she'd dreamed for me.